guys, welcome back. It is that time of the month where I show you the ridiculous amount of money I've spent on coloring supplies, despite the fact that I'm pretty sure the last 2 months in a row I've said I would stop doing that. I'm just gonna say I'm not gonna say that anymore. But the only reason I went overboard this month was I had a little extra cash to kind of treat myself. You know, I was getting my craft room all together, which I still need to give you guys a tour of. I'm just waiting for a few things. Tons of videos in the works and whatnot, but I don't want to waste your time with that. I want to show you all of this stuff. And this is a very big haul. It may not look that way, but in cost and all that, it was rather extensive. So let's start with these. So, as you know, I've been collecting the open stock pan pastels. I did buy one tube, but then like I've warned you guys, the tubes always come with titanium white, which isn't a big deal if you need a lot of white, but otherwise you're paying for that white in those tubes. So I bought one tube with colors I liked, and then now I've just been buying them open stock. So the problem is the open stock ones come with a lid. These tubes do not. Like this, the lid to this one here is the top of, or I should say the bottom of the one on top of it. So the only actual lid is this one on top. So I decided, since I was buying more of these open stock, I would get these trays, these palette trays. And so if you're unfamiliar with them, they actually have a little cover. So you'll stick the tray in, take the actual cover off, and then this whole cover fits on top of it. So I bought 2 of them. They were pretty reasonably priced on Amazon this time around. And this will be enough. I mean, this is 40 colors right here alone, and I don't even have 40 yet. So this will hold me over for a little bit. And then I'll keep them on my wish list and kind of keep an eye on them and see if they drop down. That way, as I buy more, I do plan to just use these trays. I find them incredibly easy. You can find your colors quickly. You can write on top of the plastic tray what that color is. It's just so much easier than screwing around with all the little lids. So I put that off to the side. Let's start with books and PDFs. I was going to do this in 2 separate videos, but I didn't want to forget. So this is Rain Art. She has an adorable Etsy shop. You might have seen some of her work. I actually ordered a printed book from her. It's shipping all the way from Belarus. I have no idea when I'm going to get it. At first I was going to wait and use that in this haul, but I honestly don't know when it's going to come. So I do have that, and I'll show you in next month. But I did print out this picture. I bought this one from her store. I think it was on sale for like a little bit. And I don't know, I was just drawn to, you know, it's a little fairy girl with all her flowers and her hair. And this artist I'm pretty new to, but the more I see of her work, the more excited I've been getting about her stuff. That off to the side. Okay, one sec, because I didn't separate these. So I bought the Beauty Inspirations 2 from Mariola Budek. It's her, you know, like sets of art, and just very gorgeous PDFs. I cannot wait to color these. I did promise I was going to start doing a hair series, so I think I'll kind of integrate these ones. And not just do her hair only ones, but all of them are adorable. This one is actually my favorite. Don't know why, it just is. These are beautiful. I do have a cinch machine, so now I can bind my own books. So I will be binding this one. I tried to bind on the side here with 2 books, and I'm not digging it. So on these next ones, I'm going to bind across. So that was another PDF book I bought. Then I bought the Hair Inspirations Romantic There's 18 pages, but 9 styles. It's from Mariola Budek. And this is what most of us usually use when we do hair series because it's, you know, a ton of hair. But I like these ones because there is still some faces in some of these. And look at that hair. It is just so beautiful. So yeah, I plan to use these and a couple of my other ones in my hair series. I mean, look how elegant and just breathtaking that is. So I will be binding this one also using my cinch, but I'm going to bind up top. And that brings me to why I'm going to bind up top. So another PDF I bought was Fairytopia. This is from, oh my gosh, why is this not coming to me? Mystic Art Mirrors, there we go. I swear, I know what it is, but then when I'm on camera, I'm like, ah. So the comb for this one was actually a little too small, so it's barely in here. This is the second time I actually reprinted it because I screwed up the first one, but I did bind it. It's just tight, so like I have to be really gentle when I open the pages and flip them over, but she had like a sale on this one, so that's why I bought it. Printed it all out on paper that I like, and then I bound it. I might reprint it and bind it above with a thicker one. I'm still very new to binding. I tried the wire binding, and I don't know, I had a lot of problems, so I went with the spiral binding instead, and it's working a little better. That one was just kind of tight. So I did also buy Beauty Inspirations, her first one from Mariola Budek, and see, I did the self-binding. This one opens super easy, just have to be gentle, but I mean, I can open it and then I can flip the pages over. So because the binding ring wasn't overwhelmed, and two, I figured out how to do it. So, but again, I think I'm going to bind from the top of these just because I'm still new to this, but also I feel like flipping upward would be better. But yeah, this one I'll use as part of my hair series too, but some of these are just so pretty. Like, I just can't wait to color. I mean, look at that one. That's gorgeous. Gosh, I wish I could draw like that. That's it for PDFs, but that's not it for books. So I have been trying to acquire the books from Tomislav Tomic. It has been quite the adventure. They're not as easy to get as they were a few years ago in the US, so I'm kind of like mad at myself that I didn't buy them back then. But I did get this one, Villainson. This one's pretty thin compared to his others, but I do have a flip through video, so I'm not going to flip through this. It'll post here shortly. But I did grab this one. And then I got the, I always butcher this, Zemlja Snova. I did a flip through also, so this should be posting here pretty soon, but it's just so pretty. Tons of double page spreads. I mean, yeah, you're going to see some of these new books I got in my, May What's in the Bag, because they are all just so gorgeous. I don't know where I'm going to put all these books. We'll get to that in another day. All right, so on Amazon, for a brief little smidgy of time, Imagimorphia and Mythomorphia were under $8, so I grabbed them. Again, I'm not a big Kirby fan. In fact, if you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen my post about how I have finally finished my first Kirby page. So you're like, why are you buying these things? I've always wanted them. There's certain pages in these books that I've always wanted to color. It's just not the entire book. So when I saw it so cheap, like this is one I would love to do. When I saw them so freaking cheap, I just dove on it and grabbed them. And I find that this one has a lot less pain in the butt hidden items. I don't know why. But yeah, so I'm super excited I was able to snag that. If you want me to do a flip through of this one, there's tons out there, but I have had a few of you say that you like when I do a flip through as well, despite the fact that they're out there. So let me know in the comments below. I'll gladly do it. I just didn't know, considering how old it is. So I did get the Mythomorphia. I absolutely love some of the pages in here. Again, I gotta be in the Kirby mood, and by that I mean just ready to tackle something purely insane. The same with this one. It doesn't have as many hidden objects that throw you off. So I was very excited to snag this one. It's just so pretty. So yeah, I will be coloring in these. They might show up in my May bag. Okay, and then I grabbed the Flowerscape book. That's from Maggie and Torrijos. I already have a flip through on my channel, so you can find that already. And this book is definitely going to be in my May pages because it is beautiful. I mean, amazing. I don't know why I didn't know about this artist right away, but I cannot wait to color in this. I mean, look at this stuff. So this will definitely be in my May pile. I don't know. I'm gonna have to narrow down which one I do. Okay. Now, you know I love Gnomes in the Neighborhood. So I went ahead and bought Fairies in Dreamland and Mermaids in Paradise. I do have flip throughs already on my channel. You've probably already watched them because they posted before this. So I'm not really going to show much. I will agree. I know a lot of people had told me Fairies in Dreamland, the reason they didn't recommend it was all the blankets. And oh my gosh, there are a ton of blankets. But I still find myself with a lot of pages in here I want to color. So this could show up in my May pages. Same thing with mermaids, because we all know May is mermaid, so I almost have to. So you'll definitely see something from that one. All right. So what did I buy for coloring mediums aside from all the books? Well, first thing is my Felissimo shipment came. I am going to be doing a swatching video, which may post before this. I am really disappointed. I changed my address with them and they shipped it to my old house. Luckily, the new owner held it and totally just let me come pick it up. But I have sent multiple emails to Felissimo with zero response about my issue. I've told them, hey, I changed my address at the beginning of March. I want to make sure my March shipment goes to the new house. It didn't. It went to the old house. I sent another email saying, hey, can you please verify this? I've changed both addresses. I want my April shipment to go to my house. It went to my old house. So guys, I'm not really sure what to do here. If anyone has a Felissimo subscription and they've changed addresses, let me know. I've emailed their customer service so many times, it's getting ridiculous. I'm about to just put a hold on my PayPal and dispute the charge. And I would hate to do that, but I think that's the only way I'm going to get their attention and be like, dude, send it to the right address that you've had now for 2 months. But I'll rant about that later when I swatch these. So I did get those. And then I got the Zig water brushes. I have always wanted these. I blame all you, ooh, that was loud, all you colorists out there. Because everyone uses the Zig water brushes. If I can get it out. Maybe. There we go. So yeah, these are very popular in the coloring community. And I can totally see why. They're super awesome. They have a massive water reservoir. I mean, it's amazing. And they're a lot easier to control with the water outlet than my cheap ones I have. So it came with like a broad flat brush. And then this is the large brush tip. Medium brush tip. And then this is the infamous fine detailer that you see just about everyone always using. So now I'm cool, guys. I've got the zigs. Woohoo! I only got them because they popped up on, like, I put things on my wish list and I get notified when they go on sale. And they happen to go on sale. It's hard to find the 4-pack. It comes and goes with Amazon, but it finally came and the price was right and I jumped on that. Okay, so the most expensive part of my shopping. Wait for it. Okay, like I said, every month I am buying more Copics. Well, what I've been doing is I had bought the 172 pack that didn't overlap anything I had, and from here on out I have to buy open stock, except the skin tone here. These 6 I actually didn't own yet, so I was able to buy the packet. But everything else is in open stock. And so what I'm doing to buy them is I look up, like Pinterest and Instagram have a lot of cute color swatches with color combinations already made. So what I do is I look at the combos I like, I see if I already have the markers, and if I'm missing like 1 or 2, I order those open stock. If I'm missing all 3 or 4 or 5, I order those open stock. So that's why I have these 5 greens, because I had found some color combos I really wanted to use. 2 purples, and then I've got like these 3 pinks and 1 yellow. And these all are color combos that I found online, not in this order. But that way I can follow along with tutorials and kind of try and recreate things with those combos using these markers. Now, I had said I was going to spend only $50 a month on Copics. This right here, this is what's nuts about Copics. All of this right here was $100. And it's like, ouch, right? I mean, I got 6 right here. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 markers for $100. So it is rough. I'm not gonna lie. It's hard to eat that cost, but like I said, I want to collect them all. And now I think the smartest way to go about it is to start going through finding color combos I like and then matching them up. So that's kind of what my plan is from here on out. So yeah, that is my coloring haul. I plan to do a swatch of our new set. I just need to get them sharpened and the swatch chart filled out. And that Felissimo one will probably post before my haul. Next month, I swear this time, I do have a large mortgage and a new house. So this is more like my last hurrah, I guess. I don't know. Next month, I will be having smaller hauls. Like I said, I am going to start sticking to only what I make from my channel. So, you know, if you ever see an ad, watch it. That helps support my channel. I may be adding a subscription feature at the end of this month, starting in May. But I want to be very clear about my subscription. No content is locked or hidden behind my subscription. It's just a way to support my channel, help me buy supplies so I can continue to do all of these, because it is expensive. Like I said, I mean, look at this. This is $100 for that. Coloring supplies are expensive, and some, you know, of the rare books are harder to get. I spend a fortune in shipping. So I have thought about initiating a subscription, and I'm going to try and keep it as low as possible. And by no means is anyone obligated, favored, you know, anything like that for subscribing. It will just be an extra help or boost to my channel so that I can keep buying all these things and using them and teaching you how to use them. So if you do see that pop up, don't worry, no one's obligated to use it. There are so many ways to support my channel. Like I said, watching the ads when they pop up, obnoxious as they are, I totally agree. You know, just following me, sharing my content, helping me get more subscribers and all that. which brings me to what's going to happen when I hit 2,000 subscribers. So I've been kind of on the fence of what I wanted to do, but I have decided at 2,000 subscribers, I will be giving away a $50 Amazon card. So I will announce that once we get a little closer, when we're about 100 away for our 2,000. Now I am going to warn you, from each 1,000 on up, it's going to get bigger and bigger, and I do have a really big one in store if I ever hit 20K. So we're going to work on that, but that's why I said one of the best ways to support me is just share my content, get it out there, you know, encourage people to subscribe. Definitely not just subscribe for giveaways. That is not my goal at all. I want you to watch me because you want to watch me. So let's make that very clear. But yeah, I do appreciate everyone who has followed along and watched my videos, shared my videos, said adorable things. I mean, plenty of you have sent me happy mail as well, so you're super awesome. Just commenting and communicating with me and supporting me so I know other humans out there are watching it is also the best way to support me, because it motivates me to keep going. I'm like, okay, there's people watching this, people like this, I'm gonna keep plugging along. So I want to thank all of you for everything you've done so far, especially with this month being so rough, and all of you have been so kind. And I cannot wait to use all of the new goodies that I got in May. If there's any of those books that I showed you that you would like to maybe see me color in for May, totally let me know. I'm more than happy to do so. So yeah, guys, thank you for checking out my haul. Hopefully next month I have some more to show you. But until then, take care.